They had all gathered in the village square, and the king's sacred drum had just broken. Everyone froze. The festival could not continue without that drum. The king's face grew dark, and fear swept the crowd like Harmattan wind. The finest drummers and craftsmen tried, but no one could fix it. Just then, a small voice whispered from the back, "I can try." Obinna was just 11 years old, the youngest of 3 children. He lived in a small mud brick house in the village of Umuaka. His father, Papa Chibuzo, was a strong man with a tongue like pepper. Every time Obinna made a mistake, Papa would say, "Nothing good will ever come out of you. Look at your brother and sister. They are serious. But you're just wasting space." His brother Kelechi was the star of the family, always first in class, always praised. His sister Adaeze was graceful, smart, and loved by everyone. But Obinna, he was different. He didn't go to school, not because he didn't want to, but because Papa said, "What's the point? He can't learn anything." But Obinna had something no one saw: his hands. He could carve birds out of wood with a small blade. He made toys from palm fronds, shaped clay into faces, and even built small kites from broomsticks and nylon bags. He had the heart of a creator, but no one noticed, except his mother. Mama Ifeoma would kneel beside him while he molded clay in the backyard and whisper, "My son, you are special. Don't let your father's words bury your light. Your time will come." Obinna would smile, but deep down, he wondered if that time would ever come. Then came the day of the great festival, the biggest celebration in all the villages around. The king's talking drum, known as Ikoro, was the heartbeat of the land. It had been in the palace for generations, and only it could open the festival. But that day, something terrible happened. While it was being prepared, the ancient drum snapped. The tension was loud. People ran around calling every known craftsman from the nearby towns. No one could repair it in time. Obinna and his mother had come just to watch. But when he saw the cracked wood and loose hide of the drum, something in his spirit moved. "Mama," he whispered, "I know how to fix that." She looked into his eyes and nodded. "Then go." Obinna stepped forward. The guards laughed. Who sent this small rat? But the king, warned from all the disappointment, raised a hand. "Let him try." Obinna approached the broken drum, touched it, smelled it, knocked gently. He closed his eyes and pictured it in his mind. Then he spoke. "I need bamboo fibers, cowhide strings, hot palm oil, and time." They gave him what he asked for. In the heat of the afternoon sun, while the crowd watched in silence, Obinna worked like he was born for that moment. 2 hours later, he stood and wiped his forehead. "It is done." The drummer approached, lifted the mallet, and struck. Doom, doom, dodo, doom. The sound rang through the air like thunder made of honey. The king stood up. The villagers erupted. The festival began because of Obinna. Later that evening, the king summoned the boy and his family. "Your son," he said to Papa Chibuzo, "has saved our tradition. You called him useless, but today he did what no one else could." Papa Chibuzo could not speak. His eyes were full. That night, for the first time ever, he held Obinna's shoulders and said, "My son, I was blind. Forgive me. You are the gift I never knew I had." Mama Ifeoma cried tears of joy. From that day forward, Obinna became known across the land as the Hands of Umuaka. People came from near and far to learn from him. Even his siblings began to admire him, not for his books or his grades, but for the beauty that flowed from his hands. And And so, my friends, never judge a fruit before it ripens. Sometimes the one the world forgets is the one chosen to fix what no one else can. Obina was never useless. He was just waiting for his moment to shine.